Hi, my name's John. Welcome to a cooking video. There's no machining, no welding, no plasma, so if you don't want to watch cooking, don't watch the video. There'll be plenty of other engineering stuff coming on later in the week. Tonight I'm going to do one of my favourite dishes. I'm going to make some pasties, loosely based on a Cornish pasty. Right, that's enough talking, let's get stuck in. I'll put a list of the ingredients up at the end of the video because people often ask what measurements I put in. Basically it consists of potatoes, beef, turnip, onion and some butter. I'm going to use some ready-made pastry. I'm going to cheat and use ready-made shortcut pastry. These are the basic ingredients. I've got some diced beef, turnip, potatoes and an onion. We'll peel the potatoes first using this wonderful device, which is really up to the job. I like to use tools at work and this just works. Right, so we're going to peel 2 potatoes like that. These need to be cut into small-ish pieces. Decent sized turnip. We'll not use all of this. I find the easiest way is to cut this into slices, bash that. We're going to wash that before we use it. The beef also needs cutting into small cubes. You can use any cut of beef really. Not quite minced, but cut into small bits. Sort of 10mm square by 5mm thick. All the ingredients are now in a chopping bowl, belly end. All the ingredients are now in a mixing bowl. Salt and pepper. I use black pepper. You can use ordinary ground white pepper if you want to, but I do like a bit of black pepper. This all gets mixed together. This is the ready-made pastry. It's not cheating. I don't think it's cheating anyway. I do it in cast iron steel. Right. It comes on a backing, so you just roll it out and it's basically ready to use. It's been in the fridge, so it's chilled. I don't think it's supposed to come to bits like that. Not very good, not very happy with that one. I've spoken to Deb and she said it's because I took the pastry out of the fridge and used it straight away instead of letting it stand at room temperature. But a repair can be affected by simply moistening it with some warm water and rubbing it together, and that'll sort the job out. I'm going to make decent sized pasties because I'm a little bit of a greedy bastard, I suppose. So I'm going to cut round that plate, and the pasty is going to be half the size of that plate. Just make sure that we've got this pastry repaired properly. We don't want any disasters. Right, so we'll put the plate down as close as we can to the edges so we don't waste any, and then cut round it. It's probably a 8-inch circle, this. Right. So now we can remove the excess, which can obviously be used to still be used. Right, into here we're going to put some of the mix on one side. Not too much, but plenty. I'm going to seal on the side of the pasty with some beaten egg, like that. Now I don't like dry pasties, so I'm going to put some butter in here before I fold it, and the butter will help the pasty to cook. You could use margarine, you could put nothing in. Right, so a decent quantity of butter will all help it do. Right, now we'll have to get this part and close it up and crimp around the edges. There's various methods of crimping. I've been watching the internet and they make it look really easy the way they sort of fold things around, but believe me, it's not that easy. But this seems to be going quite well. This then gets transferred onto a baking tray. I'll try and seal the edges so none of the goodness leaks out. That's not bad. We've already got a little vent hole in the top. It saves us putting one in. Okay, so from here, I've got to get it from there onto the baking tray. There's the baking tray with its parchment on. So all we've got to do is get this pasty from here onto there, like that. Well, that worked not too bad. Next, I'm going to brush this with the beaten egg. So when it's cooked, it goes a lovely golden brown colour. I've probably got enough pastry to do 4 pasties this size. Just seal that up a little bit and put a little steam vent hole in. It's bound to swell up and leak, but it'll still be alright to eat. I've done a little repair on the one with a split top. I'll put a patch on it. Now these go into a preheated oven at 150 degrees C. That's a fan assisted oven for roughly an hour until they're golden brown and cooked all the way through. So they should be splendid when they come out of there. The pasties were in the oven for about 1 hour and 5 minutes. I've taken them out. They've been standing 10 minutes just to settle and cool down. And I think now it's time to try and eat one. Once again, I think it's just time to say Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and bon appetit, bonny lad. And that is very tasty indeed. Very tasty. The vegetables are still firm, but they're cooked.